Alright guys, so today we are working on the black 7.3 that we recently did the engine ZF6 swap and all, and basically once we started working on the red truck, the idea that came to mind was, ever since I put these nice seats in, it's kind of hard to go back to the original Ford seats that come in these 7.3s, so the idea was to hopefully maybe one day come up with nice seats. So really what I was going to do is order another set of these because they're not too expensive and just throw them in that red truck. Long story short is I ended up coming up with King Ranch seats for just about the same price as what these would have been if I bought these. So the whole idea came to mind to throw these seats, take these out, put these in the red truck since it's a gray interior anyways, the whole dash is gray. Just makes sense. And then take this gray carpet out, cut it to where it needs to be for a single cab, which will probably be about right here. Put this carpet, so it's a brand, this is brand new. I just put this carpet in. Put this carpet in the red truck, and then, so basically what I'm doing now is stripping the entire interior, and I already have, because I ordered it previously, a tan brand new carpet for this truck that will match this, and the King Ranch seats are gonna go in. I also have a matching King Ranch center console for it. So right now I'm taking these seats out and I'll keep you guys updated. All right guys, a little update on the King Ranch seat swap project. As you can see, the entire interior has been stripped. And I fit the King Ranch seats in and I did drill the holes. So I'm not gonna really show you them until it's all complete and the new carpet's in and all, but I will show you the holes, give you guys a general idea on how I fit them. My suggestion to you would be just start, so on the Super Duty 99 to 04, at least, honestly probably up to 07. You see there's these two studs here. What I did is I caught on the these are 2014 King Ranch seats, guys, to give you guys an idea. I caught the back hole on this side onto this stud, not this stud, this stud, and that gets it the most centered to the steering wheel here. And once it's caught on that, you could really get a good feel for where the other holes are going to be. I would suggest to make sure your seats are pushed all the way up. These are electronic, so we had to put them on a hot box and jump them to get them all the way up for now. And then that way, you'll have all the room backwards, if that makes any sense. And I'm 5'8", so I fit it to my height. And that's how I did it. I would suggest that unless you're 6'5". Anyways, so yeah, once cut it on that stud, I sat in it and kind of wiggled the seat to where I thought was center. Got out, making sure the seat did not move around at all, and marked where I wanted the holes to be. And that's where they ended up. This is the hole, not this one. This is for the 2017 seats I used to have in it. Same as these. That's how different they are. It's pretty bizarre. Same thing with the other side. I'll go around here. So for this side, again, I caught it on, what did I do? I caught it on this stud, not this stud. Do not use this, or at least I'm not using this stud. So I cut it on this stud. That makes it pretty symmetrical, so the seat's bearing this side. Also, if you catch this stud and you sit in it, you'll notice you're a little bit too close to the center. So catch this stud. You're gonna have to, the bracket for this you're gonna have to grind. I'll show you right now how I did that. So you can see we had to grind that bracket a little bit, allowing it to clear around that stud for it to sit nicely. Once you do that, again, get that seat in, get it on that stud, make sure it's around the stud perfectly. Sit in it, make sure it's center and all, get out, make sure it doesn't move. Again, with the seat reclined all the way forward, that way you have plenty back. And again, that's when I drilled, this is the hole, I believe this is the hole, this is the old one. Drilled this hole here, and don't mind these got out of hand, but anyways, these two holes here. The reason why these are such a pain is because you're going through the cab support. So there's 2 layers to it. Just made a really pain to drill, but not a big deal. If anything, the bigger the hole, the better for when I put these bolts in. So next up, gonna get this new carpet in. Already pre-trimmed it, which you have to do. It's such a pain, but I'll show you guys when the carpet gets in. All right, guys, finally kind of finishing off today here. Simply ran out of time. This stuff is really, all the interior work's really time consuming, at least for me. I mean, this took just about all day to get to the point where I'm at. The carpet doesn't help. I think I mentioned it the last time I put one of these carpets in. Basically, first of all, I don't think Ford sells their OEM carpet for this year anymore. I don't even think that's possible to get. I've looked everywhere. Also, this carpet, one company makes the aftermarket carpets for these trucks. And then there's a million other companies that sell the carpets for them. They're dealers for them, all of them. And they all kind of try to advertise them differently to make them seem like they're different, but they're not. They're all the same. End of story. If you read the description, they say they're coming from the same supplier. And this supplier pretty much lies about their product. Hate to rant about it, but they claim it's molded and, pre-cut for a manual floor shift. They say it's like pre-cut for that, this and that. It never is. It's barely molded. It's really not even molded. And you have to cut your own holes for the shifters. And it doesn't even really fit. It's too long for this. It's too wide for this. Yeah, so it's a ton of trimming. Anyways, so I got kind of past that. It still needs to settle, and there's some little details I have to do, but I figured I'd put the front seats in, and that also helps it come down a little bit at the front. But the color is perfect. The color's right on. And the seats just look absolutely... I mean, it feels like a whole different truck when you get in it now. Just sitting in the seats. So I got them mounted in to figure out where the holes were. Once the carpet was over, I just went on the bottom of the truck, found the holes, and stuck a screwdriver up, and then got the bolt and followed the screwdriver back down through the hole. That wasn't too bad. Used big washers and nuts for the bottom that way, because you gotta be secure. Luckily, these go through. It's double layered metal. It's extra, so it's a little extra support for your seats in case you got in an accident or something. But definitely looking really good. So where I'm at now, that we'll resume at tomorrow, is I gotta get the center console in. That's gonna be a pain. See those 2 screwdrivers? That's kind of where, yeah, it's a lot harder because that's right over the transmission. So gotta try to get that in tomorrow. First thing, gotta get the back seat in, finish up the carpet because that's such a pain. And then yeah, we're well on our way. Also these need to be screwed in, the boots for those. But wiring, I'm gonna do that. You'll see there's some pretty big things coming for this truck still. I'm going to be doing to it. So this truck's gonna come in the garage for about a week or two. In 2 weeks or so, and that's when I'm gonna wire up these seats, do a couple other things to really finish up the details on this. So I had to do this now. I had to put these seats in and everything because that red truck needs an interior soon in order to get out. So that's why it's a little hectic, but they're in and it looks outstanding. So I'll keep you guys updated. All right, guys, just a little update. The interior is complete. I'm in the truck now. The center console is in. Already got a water in it, but I figured I'd record this just to complete the video, show you guys how it went, and it looks, it looks amazing. It matches very nicely. Like this tan is the same tan as this tan, and then the darker type of tan matches these seats, and this tan obviously matches the dashboard. Everything matches perfectly. I think it all went perfectly. The darker tan carpet goes well with the whole thing. I mean, it really looks nice. Anyways, so yeah, got these bolts in. A little bit of a pain. This one's literally directly in it's in the center of the transmission. So that made it a little bit difficult getting that nut on the bottom, but made it work. Sorry about that, guys. I ended up getting a call, but I do plan on painting these black, the heads of these bolts and the washers. That way it doesn't really stick out like that. But this is just for now. Again, as I said, this truck's gonna be going in for about 2 weeks pretty soon, so don't worry about any of that. Also, rear seat went in. That's really not too much to explain there. It's a factory setup. So yeah, I mean, that bolted right in. It's insanely heavy though. I'll give Ford that. The early 99 ones, because they're one piece, are ridiculously heavy. Carpet went on good in the back, so I mean, it really turned out better than I really could ever imagined. And I'll show you guys some pictures that I took that could give you guys a little bit of a better angle than this close up in the truck. But really, I mean, really knocked it out of the park with the King Ranch seats. And I'm going to be wiring them up so that the heat and all that works. They already have these easy connects on them. Not easy connects, but someone already tapped into the wires and made it just a simple ground and hot. So yeah, everything went well. So let me hop out of the truck quickly and show you guys just how nice these look. 2014 King Ranch, again, 2014 King Ranch seats. 2005 King Ranch console, and stock rear seat, brand new tan carpet. So if you have any questions about the install, let me know. Thank you.